Hey everyone, Kano here with Mrs. Kano and Kano Jr. Today was a big day for Pops. It was San Diego ComicCon day at both Barnes&Noble and Hot Topic. Unfortunately, I had to work today, so I wasn't able to go, but Mrs. Kano took the kids and they got to check out both Barnes&Noble and Hot Topic, and they're going to surprise me with what they were able to get. I have no idea what they got. I wrote a list out of some of the ones that were there that I wanted to get, so hopefully we got some, and I guess I'll find out with you.
It was worth taking a vacation day for.
Excellent. So I'll turn things over to her.
Okay.
Okay.
So first stop was Barnes&Noble. I wasn't sure how many people would be there, if any, because we live in a pretty small town. Our closest Barnes&Noble and Hot Topic are about an hour and 15 minutes away, so I got the kids up early, fed them breakfast, and off we went. When we got there, there was probably, what, about three to four people?
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
when we got in line, there's about 6.
Yeah, there's like 6 people in line by the time we actually got in line, so it wasn't too bad. I've seen worse lines for other things. So here's what we got at Barnes&Noble. Alright, first up is Blacked Out Ant-Man.
Cool.
He was pretty cool. There's actually a lot of them at the store, which I wasn't expecting. As far as I knew, everybody kind of wanted this one, but there was a lot of them. So we grabbed one. Kano Jr. really wanted to get it, so that's what we got.
Excellent.
Alright, next up we got K3PO.
Excellent.
So this is a Barnes&Noble exclusive.
Yes.
And you've been looking or waiting for it
Yes.
for a while, right? So even though this wasn't a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, we still had to have it. So we picked one up. There wasn't too many of these.
Yeah, there wasn't too many. About 5, right?
Yeah, there wasn't a ton altogether. There was probably about 5 or so of each. There was probably closer to 10 of Ant-Man, but that was that one.
Good so far.
And then we got Unmasked Captain America.
Holy moly.
There were not very many of these. There was probably only 3 or 4, I would say. Yeah, and we got there pretty quick. I made the kids run to the table and we grabbed them as soon as we could. We basically put them all in our basket and decided from there what we were going to keep and what we weren't. So he is really cute. I'm usually not a fan of the unmasked ones, but I don't know, his face is just adorable. So kind of had to have him.
And I also picked this one out.
Yep. Kano Jr. really pushed me hard for the unmasked Captain America and the blacked out Ant-Man. Alright. So next up is one that we already have in our collection. It's for Kano Jr.'s collection. We found a glow-in-the-dark Hulk, which, like I said, we already have one. We happened to find it on one of our trips, but Kano Jr.'s been looking for one. And we happened to just stop at the Pop display real quick before we checked out, and it was sitting right there. So I couldn't pass up getting him something. I kind of dragged him with me all day, so it was a good little payback. I know you guys have probably already seen it.
I don't know.
No? We didn't show this one yet? No. But yeah, we do have one, so you'll be seeing it at some point if we ever complete the collection. So
we have 2 more to go.
Alright, and then the whole reason I took a day off.
Oh, I know what this is.
Was to get this one Pop, and this is mine.
Yes.
Like, nobody will touch it.
Absolutely.
Snuffleupagus. I'm so excited. As soon as I heard this was coming out, I didn't care how rare it was. I didn't care how much it was going to be. I had to have him. He's adorable. He's big. He's fuzzy. It's perfect. So,
6-inch.
Yep, he's a 6-inch. We don't have a lot of 6 inches, and actually our only 2 flocked ones we have right now are 6 inches. We have the Wampa and Snuffy. So
he's cute.
He is going to be a great addition, and he's the start of yet another collection.
Right, I got the new ones on the back.
Yep, with Sesame Street. So next up, we're gonna try to shoot for some Grovers, and
Grover's my favorite.
And we'll have to get Oscar the Grouch because that's the kids' favorite, and then we'll kind of go from there.
We also do have another flocked one. Do we have the Lion-O?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes, we do have Lion-O. That's right. We have the flocked Lion-O.
Yes.
I'm glad that somebody knows what our collection entails. All right, so after this, we popped right back in the car, and our Hot Topic was actually right across the street in the mall. So I brought the kids in. We got in line again. Same group of people that were at Barnes& Noble, so it was kind of like we met up again. They opened a couple of minutes early, which was nice. We all went in. They did not have some of the Pops in our store, so you'll see or be able to guess. Oh yeah, and we did not get Joy at Barnes & Noble because we already have her coming, and I don't like to duplicate them. Yeah, if possible. I mean, there's certain collections that we just double dip, but we decided not to on this one. So, all right.
Okay.
Ready?
Hot Topic. Here we go.
Okay. So, first things first, we got Kano, the gold C-3PO.
Yes. That's the one. That was my number one.
Yeah, I had a list, a prioritized list of what to buy, and this was the top of Kano's list. So far, he is like my Snuffy. So
I missed out so far on the E-3PO that came out. We're gonna have to try to track one down, but I'm still
not living that one down.
Yeah. I'm glad we found this one.
TC-14?
There isn't one.
Oh.
No. So, yep, so we got him. There was not too many of these. There's probably about 4 or 5 at our store. Our store's small, so I didn't expect them to get a ton. But there was only 1 or 2 left when we left at like quarter after.
As soon as we got there, people were just like grabbing C-3PO like crazy.
Yeah, everybody wanted C-3PO, so. All right, next up is Gold Bender. So we weren't sure if we were going to do Futurama right away, but when we got Robot Devil in our F-Box, it kind of launched us into another collection, so it just made sense to pick him up while we could.
And there's only 4 in the series. So.
Yeah, it'll be a pretty quick series to hopefully finish up, as long as nothing else jumps ahead in priority.
Right.
Alright, and then we got my next favorite.
Oh, we got it.
Rocket and Potted Groot.
Wow.
I have a soft spot for Groot
right.
in its entirety, but the little Groots are just adorable. And Rocket is pretty stinking cute too, so it's perfect. Kano Jr. said the only thing that would make it better is if Rocket was flopped and if Groot was mossy. But we aren't going to see that, so
and again,
this was a pretty cool find. It's adorable, and I'm glad we were able to find him.
And again, people are also
right. I like that they're putting multiple little, like even little guys in different, so you get like almost,
the Ant-Man.
Yeah, the Ant-Man.
Ant-Man with the little Ant-Man.
And then there's another San Diego ComicCon exclusive with Olaf and a seagull. It's kind of cool.
And like Rapunzel with Pascal.
Rapunzel and Pascal. You're getting a little bit more with your Pops now, which is kind of cool.
Yeah. And then we did get 2 more. They're not from that from the collection today, but it's something we've been looking for. Kano has been looking for Savage Hulk, and when we were waiting in line, Kano Jr. happened to see one in the window. The only one in the store, so I crawled in the window and took it out of the window.
Wow, they must have just gotten a few extras. That's
awesome. He was the only one in the store. We dug through everything to make sure, and we were happy to finally get him.
I needed to hurry to get him because I was expecting other people to get him.
Yeah, Kano Jr. was really worried that everybody that was there was going to get Savage Hulk.
Well,
but yeah, it was a good find, and you know, just to kind of top it off, we haven't been able to really find a Black Widow.
Me too.
And I am a huge fan of girls, superheroes, you know, girl power and all that. And there's not a ton of them, so I was happy to finally find her. and we definitely needed her for our collection.
Cool.
We're trying to kind of peck through that one as we speak. So
like I said,
They
just a couple
found
more.
we only have a few
Black
left.
Widow in the screen, but we grabbed the one that was in with all the other
Yep,
parts.
that was the better one. So that's the one we took. And Kano Jr. was able to get the free poster at Barnes & Noble, and he wants to show it to you guys. It is huge, so I don't even know if you're going to be able to really see it. But it is awesome. Baby Kano loves it because she just loves Pops, and this has a picture of about 1 million of them. So that was a cute little thing for the kids to be able to get. But yeah, I mean, we're really happy with the way that today went, and we had a lot of success.
I
And
think we went overboard a little bit, but
yeah, we did.
that's everything we wanted, so that's good.
Yep.
Hey, so I thought it was my fault that we got all of the other ones, but they're pretty good to find. So
Yep, they were good finds. Yeah. Kano Jr. was a little upset that I wouldn't let him get Joy and Sadness, but like I said, that's a collection we're just not looking to go and buy all the exclusives of right now. I already have 3 on the way, so, and the 3 that there's exclusives of are what I already have on the way, so it just didn't make sense to buy them right now. So that was it for today. I'm looking forward to the next wave, and hopefully that'll be a day that Kano can go, because I am not cut out for dealing with all those people alone.
I'm definitely happy that they do this for us collectors that can't make it out to San Diego. Obviously, they put these out there for Comic-Con exclusives, but I mean, we live on the East Coast, so getting out to the West Coast is pretty impossible. To be able to get out to San Diego Comic-Con and to find these, it'd be a great thing to do. Well, maybe one day we could try it, but just almost nearly impossible right now, especially since it's so hard to get tickets to begin with. But being able to put these out in some of these stores so we can get them is, I think, a good idea for all the other collectors out there that can't make it, because some of these things are pretty cool. That, I mean, where else would we be able to find it? A metallic C-3PO and a flock Snuppy. Come on, it's great.
I was also happy that when I got online this morning, there were still some online that you could order, because had I not been able to get a vacation day, we would not have been able to get any at the store when we were finally able to get out of work. You get out of work at 5 o'clock, we wouldn't have gotten to our store until almost 6 o'clock. There's just no way. They were almost all gone at 9 and 9:30 when we
I was
went,
excited
so.
for Ant-Man and the Unmasked Captain America.
Yes.
And we got them, so
those
very cool.
Those are the ones he pushed for. So I hope you guys had as much luck as we did, and I'm hoping you're enjoying all these awesome finds. So I guess that's it for us today.
Yep, we'll show you this real quick close up, but until next time, I guess have a good day. See ya.
Bye.
Alright, here we have a close-up of our new collection, what we got today at both Barnes & Noble and Hot Topic. Mostly San Diego ComicCon exclusives. We got a few Barnes & Noble exclusive and Hot Topic exclusives as well that we haven't been able to find. Here is Kano Jr.'s brand new glow-in-the-dark Hulk, Barnes & Noble exclusive. Here is the Savage Hulk, which is a Hot Topic exclusive, one that I have not been able to grab, and when I went to get it, it was gone. So, kind of glad we found that. Here is the unmasked Captain America. He is very cool. San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. Here's the brand new Black Widow, just came out this month. We haven't had a Black Widow pop yet, so I'm glad she's finally out. Looking forward to grabbing the Scarlet Witch, and I really do hope that they make a Quicksilver. Here is the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Goldbender. Alright, here is the metallic C-3PO, which was my #1 choice when the San Diego Comic-Con stuff came out. I really wanted to get this. Here's the Barnes & Noble exclusive K-3PO, which was my next favorite choice. I really am digging in on the 3POs. I'm really hoping to get the E-3POs so you have all 3. This is, like I said, really cool. We got Rocket with its potted Groot. I'm really liking that they're putting in the small figures with the other figures really adds a little bit more. And here's the blacked out Ant-Man, which is kind of really cool as well. And then here's the big one, the one Mrs. Kano wanted to get, the flocked Snuffleupagus, and our first Sesame Street Pop. So there you have it.